Only a glacier can carve a U-shaped valley. Or so that's what they'd have you believe. If you drive through the Bay Area in California, you will notice a lot of rolling hills, and in between these hills are U-shaped valleys. Now, this is not considered to be a glacially carved area because the Laurentide ice sheet wasn't theorized to have gone this far south. And the last snowball Earth event was over 500 million years ago, while these hills are made out of sandstone and shales that are around 60 million years old at maximum. But when we look at the erosion, we find terraces, that little flat patch with more green and lush, looks like ferns on it, is a flat terrace that was able to hold more water, to be more lush. And when we when we look at the profile of this hill, we find the cliff and terrace step sequences. This indicates a water flow like a river over these mountains. And the shapes of these ravines, being V-shaped and U-shaped, both confirm water origin. That is the case for all rounded rolling hills. Now I'm going to show you how these ravines are made by water. Okay, this is the same area on Google Earth imagery, and you can see how there's narrow water-shaped ravines inside of these larger U-shaped valleys, which were also made by water. And when we zoom out, we can see how they branch and come together. They coalesce. And this is characteristic of water-shaped ravines. This is all rolling hill areas. This whole area here right by Dublin, California. And then if we go higher up into these mountains over here, we find that these are all V-shaped ravines. Really nice, steep V-shaped ravines. So U-shaped rolling hills and V-shaped canyons are both found in the same area and form under the same conditions. And so this is right by the San Francisco Bay. And this highway right here takes the path of least resistance through this mountain range. And that was because they're following a river path that carved through here. And when you look at this hillside in particular, you can see that it's terraced flat. And the reason why it was, how it became so perfectly flat is because that's what sheet water flow does. This was essentially the bottom of a river, and it was able to be flattened by that current flow, which confirms the idea of water carving right through here. Also down in Southern California, you can also find U-shaped valleys and rolling hills. And let's just go all the way to the equator in Ecuador and find U-shaped valleys and rolling hills. Also in Ecuador are ravines that look like glacially carved areas, but these are also U-shaped from the same reasons. And the cirques, which are cataracts, are also confirming water flow as well. All right, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more stuff. Appreciate it.